Minda Harts, The Memo, What Women of Color Need to Know to Secure a Seat at the Table. In the memo, Minda Harts addresses the unique challenges faced by women of color in their quest to secure a seat at the leadership table. This insightful book delves into topics such as systemic racism, gender and racial wage gaps, and navigating difficult workplace situations. By offering practical advice on building relationships, mentoring, and negotiating both salaries and professional development opportunities, Harts aims to empower women of color and encourage their advancement in the workplace. With the memo, readers will gain understanding of the various forces and biases that may impact their career journey, as well as strategies to combat these challenges. The inspirational stories of women who have shattered glass ceilings serve as powerful reminders of what can be achieved through perseverance and self-confidence.
Leaning In as a Woman of Color. Sandberg's Lean In, a 2013 book that inspired many women, disregarded the experiences of women of color. These women find it challenging to lean in, especially when trying to speak out about systemic race and gender inequalities at work. Sandberg's workforce only consists of 5% of women of color, adversely affecting their desire for leadership roles. The strict sets of rules made for white people also differ for women of color, making them feel demoralized and asking themselves how much racism has impacted their career delays. Building trust to navigate office politics. Building relationships outside the office can help navigate office politics. According to author Minda Harts, establishing trust is essential in making important decisions. She suggests making rounds and continuously interacting with coworkers outside the office. Regularly following up with contacts and joining professional groups can also aid in developing lasting relationships. Harts emphasizes the importance of finding a mentor or sponsor, even if it means looking beyond women of color due to their underrepresentation in leadership positions. By creating these relationships, you can gain opportunities to discuss your ideas and be seen in a different light. Black Women and Office Politics. This book delves into the struggles that black women face in office politics. It shows how biases can affect hiring, assignments, and promotion opportunities, and how the concept of meritocracy is often a sham. The author shares her experiences of changing her name to make white people feel comfortable and how this reinforces systemic racism. The book suggests that companies can remove unconscious bias by removing names from job applications. Being well-liked can often be more helpful for promotion than merit. The author advises women of color to keep their emotions in check, not to spread rumors, and to elevate other women of color once they gain positions of power. The Harm of Mean Women and Racism in the Workplace. Hart's memoir, The Memo, explores her experiences of racism and sexism in the workplace, highlighting how such experiences can drive out good talent and hinder progress. Hart's memoir, The Memo, examines the complex intersection of race and gender in the workplace, drawing attention to the harmful effects of racism, sexism, and mean girl culture. She argues that white women's support of Donald Trump in the 2016 presidential election was a contributing factor to Hillary Clinton's loss and that pretending not to see color is a way of excusing racism. For many people, the election of Barack Obama signaled the end of racism in America, but Harts challenges this notion, arguing that racism is still deeply ingrained in every aspect of society. Hart's own experiences of workplace discrimination are a testament to the pervasiveness of these issues. Her coworker Carrie's mistreatment of her ultimately led to other colleagues mistreating her as well. While Harts wishes she had dealt with the situation differently, she recognizes the importance of speaking out against workplace discrimination and creating a more inclusive environment for all. Harts encourages those who face similar struggles to reach out to HR offices and not stay quiet, even if their efforts don't immediately solve the problem. Overall, The Memo is a powerful exploration of the intersecting factors that can make workplaces hostile to some, obstructing progress and driving out good talent. Negotiating your salary. Don't wait for a pay raise, negotiate your salary. As a job applicant, pitch your skills and aim for the upper range to reach fair pay. Research your job position worth and prepare for negotiation. Don't hesitate to negotiate for vacation time, remote working days, stock options, and professional development money. Women of color are usually paid less than a white man's salary, therefore, be your own advocate and approach every negotiation with confidence and a strategy. If your employer doesn't meet your expectations, be ready to leave if you receive a better offer. Career growth strategies. Take charge of your career growth by investing in yourself, planning your career trajectory, and enhancing the necessary skills or seeking help from a career coach. To achieve meaningful career growth, you must be proactive and deliberate about honing your talents and upgrading your skills continually. Start by researching the requirements for the job you aspire to and identify the gaps you need to fill to enhance your chances of landing the role. You can seek assistance from a career coach or conferences, coaches, classes, or subscriptions. Another critical aspect of career growth is creating a purpose statement that outlines your career goals, basic income needs, and the kind of work that you enjoy. Additionally, you must proactively engage your manager in goal-setting meetings to share your career aspirations, open more opportunities, and gain valuable insights into your long-term future with the company. It is also important to address potential biases such as ageism proactively. By enhancing your competencies, you can remain competitive in a job market that tends to discriminate based on age. Other skills such as public speaking and networking are also crucial to your toolkit. In summary, take charge of your career growth by investing in yourself, planning your career trajectory, and enhancing the necessary skills or seeking help from a career coach. Don't bottle up your aspirations, instead, articulate them in a purpose statement and engage regularly with your manager to evaluate your progress. Mindset matters. To achieve success, one must prioritize their mental fitness. This involves replacing self-doubt and insecurity with confidence. While the journey to success may not be equal, what one does once they reach the table is what matters. Society puts additional pressure on women of color to be perfect, but even hard work does not guarantee recognition. It is essential to resist the toxic work environment and find a company that treats everyone equally. Building a strong mindset is crucial to advocating for oneself. The role of white leaders in promoting equity. The book highlights the need for white managers to recognize the qualifications and work ethic of black women. It emphasizes the importance of acknowledging the experience of women of color in feminism and promoting them as role models. Statistics on the gender wage gap should include women of color. White leaders have the power to change what leadership looks like and promote equity by mentoring and acknowledging their coworkers of color. The book emphasizes the need for true allies in deeds, not just words, to promote equity for women of color in leadership positions. Women of color in business. Discover the often overlooked contributions of women of color in leadership roles and take charge of your own career with valuable tips and resources. Despite being the only black woman leading a Fortune 500 corporation, Ursula Burns isn't nearly as well known as her white counterparts. This book challenges readers to recognize and learn the names of women of color who have paved the way for success in every industry. For inspiration, the author suggests looking up hashtags like #TrustBlackWomen and #BlackWomenLead. The book goes on to give practical advice for taking control of your professional development. To better understand yourself and others, try personality tests like the Myers-Briggs test and the Clifton Strengths Assessment. Improve your emotional intelligence and negotiation skills by reading books like Emotional Intelligence 2.0 or seeking help from career coaches like Jamie Lee and Tanya Tarr. Attend professional development events like the Black Enterprise Women of Power Summit and explore online platforms like the Memo and the Elevate Network. The Women of Color Equity Initiative also offers resources for women seeking management and executive positions in any industry or nonprofit. The main message of the book is to hold on to confidence in oneself, their potential, and their future while getting a leg up by assisting others and seeking help for oneself.
The The memo provides crucial insights into the unique career challenges faced by women of color, and delivers practical advice on overcoming these obstacles. Minda Harts emphasizes the importance of strong mentorship, effective communication, and perseverance in achieving one's goals. By recognizing and exploring biases faced in the workplace, Harts advocates for self-advocacy, negotiating for fair compensation, and continual professional development. The book serves as a call to action for women of color to support one another and strive for leadership positions, while simultaneously asking allies to stand up against systemic racism and promote equity. Ultimately, the memo empowers readers to persist in their pursuit of success, and to recognize the potential impact their achievements can have in paving the way for future generations of women of color.